Okay, everyone, welcome back to another set of matches here. We've got two matches happening at the same time right now. So both of those going to be in the winner's bracket, so we're going to see some really strong team performances, I'm sure, here. I'm Potassium F commentating alongside Mashed Potato.
Hello. Thank you for the introduction. What do you think about this match? Just straight up. Yeah.
It's going to be an interesting one because we have obviously Skibidi's Hybrid Soup being probably the most well-rounded team that we've seen, that we're seeing just overall in the whole tournament. They have, if you look back at the qualifier stats, they had basically like third place on almost every single map, right? Yeah, look, third, fourth, fifth place on pretty much everything, including SV. So they don't really have any particular weaknesses to exploit for any team, but LOTT'S, I forgot the name, LOTT'S team.
LOTT'S Tragic Hindilove Extra, I remember it. Yeah!
LOTT'S Extra, whatever, okay. We shorten it even more. They are very much an LN hybrid specialist team, so they are going to be looking towards their own strengths, the LNs and the hybrids. I expect maybe to see some Rice maps coming out of Hybrid Soup here, but we'll have to see exactly because the SVs look decently strong for both teams. We'll see which team ends up banning those ones and where the first picks are going to end up, because it's always a little bit difficult to tell. You know, these Rice maps might be a little bit more comfortable for LOTT'S Extra, so I don't think Hybrid Soup can just blindly pick Rice and hope to win them.
Yeah, it's not a good idea, to be honest, against Hybrid Soup. They have probably one of the strongest BC player in the whole tournament of Aeon DCO. It shouldn't be a BC. Should not at all.
Well, I think, you know, maybe when we get towards like the later stages of the tournament, maybe there might be some B seeds that can contend, but certainly for these first few stages, and we already saw this last week, AOM is an absolute monster when it comes to the accuracy and that sharpshooting. So I expect still with this kind of map pool, we might be seeing some very similar scenes here.
Yeah, as you know, the previous round have seen, I think based on stats, if I remember correctly, ALDCO is the top performing BC player in the round of 16, and actually I think he's top 5 overall in last round stage. Top 5, I think. I think based on, yeah, so if you take like average rank of like each players in like the round of 16 stats, ALDCO is in top 5.
That is crazy.
With
as
A
a
seats.
BC
That's with
as well.
A seats, by the way. Yeah, that's a BC. Okay, I was like, it's not top 5, it's top 4.
Even better.
He beats out the likes of Konkawi, Lottery, Nikoro, Sanitation.
Oh my god. Yeah, that accuracy is something to absolutely be feared, and it really does feel like Hybrid Soup has more than one A seed playing at the same time with some of these picks, for sure.
Yeah, it doesn't help that, you know, you have player like Ice2Fi, who's also top 7 in the qualifiers, not qualifiers, in round 16 stats as well.
So just a very strong overall team. And of course, on the other side, we do have LOTT. We've got Poker Fanboy. And how do you pronounce that?
Oh, no, not Poker, sorry. Not Poker Fanboy is in...
Oh, Poker Fanboy is in Hybrid Soup. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, they just joined in for warm-up. I think LOTT's team has been missing an extra person. So we'll see if... Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see how things go. This is the warm-up, I believe, that is about to be starting at some point. And also, good to note, in the background as well, we do have another match. Actually, it's going to be another winners match happening at the same time. Yuma Fanboys versus Pixel 7. So that's going to be seed number 1 versus seed number 9, I think, are those two seeds. Or is it seed number 8? No, it's seed number 8, isn't it?
Seed 8.
Yeah. So 1 versus 8 in the winners bracket. So we will be updating as the match happens, just in the background as well. You can also check out the progress of that.
Yeah, and we will be updating with you guys as well as the match is happening in conjunction with this match. So it looks like there's a bit of a scheduling issues within this match right now. So we'll see how it continues to unravel.
So I just missed that chat. Is it one of the team's missing players?
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a bit rough on. I think it's probably gonna be a win by default, unfortunately, and I think we could probably move on to the other stream match. So I think that match probably have a high chance of happening.
Okay. So is it Lotnet, and they're missing their B seed player? Is it for?
They're missing both of their B seeds, one A seed and one C seed.
Oh, okay. So they just physically don't have 3 players.
They just don't have 3 players.
That is very unfortunate for them. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it's quite unfortunate. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, we'll be keeping an eye on both the match. I don't think the other match has quite started yet. They're kind of just shuffling their players in and out at the same time. But maybe we could move over there unless this match gets their players all in check.
Yeah, I think we're gonna be moving over to the other match while this is being dealt with. Alright, I think the other match is being. Let's check the status of the other match. I'd like to apologize for what's going on right now.
Yeah, the other match has not started any map just yet. I see a lot of players shuffling in and out.
Yeah. But I'm probably starting the schedules.
I do see quite a few players from both teams existing in that one. Wait, actually, no. This is mostly from. Yeah, no, I see players from both teams. So they do have a full team for both teams happening in the other match, it looks like.
Yeah. It looks like everyone is in here. I don't think Konkawa is present, but I think that should be fine because there should be enough players.
Yeah, Pixel 7 does have their other A seed, though, online. How do you pronounce that? HSOD? HSOD?
HSOD, I think.
HSOD.
That's how it's
HSOD. Yep.
HSOD. HSOD. I don't know at this point.
HSOD.
Yeah. I think they're also missing a big noob as well. So
big noob lol, that is, of course.
Yeah, big noob lol. So while their main CC player is also not here as well. Quite a lot of scheduling issues.
Yeah, scheduling issues always hard to get right when we have 6 players on both teams, so 12 players overall, right?
Yeah. Looks like they have already rolled. I didn't even notice, but they have already rolled. And yeah, Human Plant Boys got 19, Pixel 7 got 87, and both of the team banned SV. So we won't be seeing any SV buffs.
Okay, interesting. So, good thing to note about both of these teams, in particular, Yuma Fanboys is all in LN team. They are the #1 LN seed for a very good reason, and I think we should be expecting them to pretty much in every matchup to be picking these LN maps first. Pixel 7, on the other hand, did manage to have a bit of a comeback last week against Kamisato Lemon off the back of their Rice picks. So I think this matchup is going to be a fairly clear-cut LN versus Rice, at least as far as the picks are concerned.
Yeah. And I'm guessing that I'm surprised they both banned SV. I thought Pixel 7 would have banned one of the LNs.
I mean, I guess it makes sense if neither team has really practiced the SV picks, which does happen, unfortunately, sometimes. But yeah, I think there is a pretty big argument that if you are, like, particularly if you are the lower seed, to just kind of ignore the SV and try to ban out an LN, right? Kind of leave that other SV open as a bit of a, like, you won't, essentially.
Yeah. But you know what would be big brain is they just leave the SV open. Just like, even if they've never practiced, it's like a bluff. They badmouth the LN.
Yeah, exactly. Because
it's such a big brain.
If Yuma fanboys ban one of the SVs, I think it's a fair shot to say that they might not have practiced the other SVs. So you could just like leave the SV open and say, yeah, you're not going to pick this anyway. You're going to ignore this map, so we don't need to ban it.
Exactly. That's what I've thought as well. Okay. And I think we're going to be seeing. Oh, that's Hybrid 2?
Hybrid 2 is interesting as a pick. I'm not sure this is the route that I would take in if you were Pixel 7. That is Pixel 7's pick, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it is definitely, yeah.
Because I mentioned Yuma Fanboy's #1 LN. I do believe they were #1 in Hybrid as well when it came to the qualifiers. They have exceptionally strong players that can play kind of more well-rounded maps.
Okay, I'm watching the team chat right now. And they're rolling the pickets.
Oh,
they're rolling
okay.
They have a wheel. They have a wheel right now. They're rolling it. This is actually so funny.
And it all makes sense all of a sudden. Hey, you know what? Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, you know what? So be it. Be it.
Go for it. But it is going to be very hard. I think Pixel 7's strength definitely lies more in their Rice ability. And of course, this is the team to be feared on the side of Yuma fanboys right here. Nikoro, Oct4, and MMTTYY233.
I think I'm just going to call it MTY.
MTY. Yeah, MTY. That's the one.
Yeah. But yeah, no, these players, they have extremely good accuracy. I'm not sure about how well they can scale into the later stage, but when it comes to like earlier stage to mid stage, they are just all rounded. They can get 990 plays on any map on command.
I mean, I think just straight up, Oct4 and MTY are they're probably like the best LN players you could ask for from C and B seed. Just straight up out of anyone possible. Yeah. And Nikoro is an LN player in A seed as well. So they've pretty much got the perfect combination to really have a really strong LN roster. And that should definitely translate over to a map like this, where it is LN and Rice at the same time. There's no particularly hard Rice patterns. It's just kind of playing both at the same time. And I don't think any of the players on Yuma fanboys are going to be too uncomfortable with that. But we'll have to see. They are off to a very good start so far.
Yeah, we can just see Oxford, lowest accuracy on Yuma fanboy, 99.72. Way ahead of everyone else in Pixel 7 right now.
Yeah, Pixel 7 struggling a little bit when it comes to the accuracy. Still with the 3-4 combos, so they're still in it a little bit. But yeah, we see Saita's accuracy below 99%. Hariza and HSOD both at the low 99s as well, 99.2 each. And all three on Yuma fanboys still above 99.7. We're looking at on pace for being all three 990 plus K scores.
Yeah. I mean, actually, Pixel 7 is still doing quite well with the Freeway FC. And they're still, I do want to reiterate, this is not their main lineup. This is definitely not their main lineup. They're missing key players within their team right now.
Yeah, so, absolutely.
Yeah.
You said like Konkawa obviously is going to be the player to play this pick for the A seed. One of the strongest like LN players just in general, right? If you're talking about the A seed in particular.
Yeah, one of us A seed. Nico just said, "You're an A seed. I'll show you."
Okay. Yep. A seed.
Yeah.
So the first miss coming in, but Saita trading it. But even without the trade coming in from Saita, this score lead just in accuracy alone, right? It's 80,000 points just about. So the combo effectively not mattering.
Yeah, I think this map was over from when it started.
Yeah, we can see that
Despite the
level of
one
comfort,
miss.
despite the
Yeah.
one miss.
Yeah. Despite the one miss, it's still 2.97 million in team score. That is nuts. That's actually beyond nuts.
They are just really comfortable when it comes to these picks overall, and the 200 counts you can see. Highest 200 count on the side of Yuma fanboys was 3. Nikora actually almost getting a score v1 double S. It was just the 100 and 150 if you caught that there. So really terrifying looking team when it comes to these picks. That is not the kind of pick that you would want to go for. Of course, if you were picking manually.
Yeah, I mean, I love this like process of picking by rolling. It's like really
Yeah.
the embodiment of Suji right there.
You're actually right. That's a good point to be making. The randomness is just a part of the format.
Yep. Maybe we should introduce randomized picking as well in next iteration.
That would be funny. That would be very fun. Randomized picking, we could use the
Infinite
random mod.
TV.
Random mod as well,
Infinite
right?
TV. Yeah, true. And TV are included as well. We can pick tiebreaker first.
So it's possible you just get tiebreaker first randomly.
Yeah, and you can like end the map with like an SP map.
Yeah, randomize the mods, randomize the rate that you're going to be playing at potentially.
Oh, it can be DT and Nightcore as well.
How far can you go? How far can you go with the random?
Random stabs.
What if you just like exclamation mark roll a random map ID?
Oh, that would be funny. Oh, actually, but then most of it's gonna be like a standard map though.
Ah, so you're saying a bit of a auto convert tournament.
Yeah, like a bit of convert as well. Okay, the streamer just sent us a message. Fun fact, random mod is not random. It will always randomize the chart in a specific way when you put it in the lobby. Man, that's so sad.
Okay, so no random mod then. Not random enough.
No random mod. Not random enough. I think we should like upload the map like before the match starts, where the notes are all randomized. So we send like the maps practice.
Yeah.
And then after we scramble for the notes.
Yeah, you do a roll command like on the spot in the match, and then quickly map it, like rearrange the columns yourself manually in editor, and then upload it.
Yeah. So this is like a nightmare for streamers or something because they have to download the map and all the players. But you know what, Suji, right? We're gonna make it as random as possible.
Yeah. Hey, adds the extra randomness of how long will it take for all the players to download the map. Random match lengths.
Wild.
Will it be 1 hour or 4 hours? Who knows?
At that point, you can like include like the wait time to be randomized as well.
Okay, now while we were talking about this, actually, something very interesting has happened, and Yuma fanboys has picked Rice. Are they randomizing their picks as well?
Let me take a look. I do have access, but yeah. So while the player just said that we want to try unlock on Rice.
Okay, fair enough.
So yeah, they're literally picking each other's strong point now.
Yeah, you know what? Pixel 7 picked a good map for Yuma fanboys. Maybe it's just right to return the favor a little bit here. And we are going to see quite a few switch outs here. We're seeing Ufi coming in for Pixel 7, and we're seeing Isuga and Parfait in for Yuma fanboys switching out there.
Yeah, for Oxford and MTY.
So we'll see how this one goes. I do think that out of the players that are available for Pixel 7, they do strike me as more of a Rice roster that they have in here.
That is for sure, yeah.
So I think relatively this should be closer than the hybrid or the LN picks. So we'll see how that goes.
I'm quite surprised that there's not Yuma in this match because Yuma being one of the strongest Rice player in this tournament as well.
Yeah, actually really interesting to see like the stats for the qualifiers, because Nikoro, of course, very strong on Rice themselves, but Yuma being that kind of Rice specialist of the team, you can see the qualifier stats. I think Yuma played like one map and got 3rd individual score on it. So,
yeah.
The fact that they don't have to even use Yuma is scary in and of itself, right?
Yeah, and I think it's gonna be even worse later in like the later stage where like when Yuma's ability to scale on hard maps is gonna be the most dangerous statistics of this team.
Absolutely, but right now it looks like score lead actually fairly close. 4,000 lead for Yuma fanboys, just off of Heriza's accuracy being a little bit lower, 99.3, just slightly lower than
H-Shot. H-Shot's actually doing really good right now. I didn't realize he's actually holding a 99.96, equaling of Nikoro.
Yeah, tying that score is actually insane. And beating it by a little bit now.
They're actually putting up a fight. Uvi getting near 99.9 as well. Wait, what's going on?
I think it's just Heriza. Heriza down 99.4. If they manage to build up this accuracy, this lead can shrink instantly.
Oh, this team, I'm so shocked right now. This team is actually extremely dangerous, even without their main CC player. And Konkawa.
It just goes to show, I think pretty much all of these A-seed players, you can't really count them out whatsoever, because I think they can all kind of crush some of these picks.
Yeah. This is supposed to be one of the harder Rise pick as well. This is like mixed Rise, so you have like everything in between. You can see the quad right there, followed after a mini jack. The patterning is not easy. This is not an easy map for anyone, yet we're still seeing a 6-way full combo in this whole lobby right now.
Yeah, the point lead is growing ever so slightly, but all 6 players still holding the same, but Isaac finding a miss, actually!
No!
But it's traded by HSOD! That could have been the opportunity for Pixel 7 to take a point back, but now they're gonna have to hope for another miss, but it comes from HSOD again. It looks like that might just seal the deal.
Oh, that is so tragic.
No one left on the side of Pixel 7 to match Nikoro's accuracy, and that is what does it. It is going to be a win on their own pick for Yuma fanboys. It's also going to be a score v1 double S for both Ufi and Nikoro.
That is mental. If you look at like everyone's accuracy, it's actually really high. And Heriza, even if a bit of a lower accuracy, it's still full combo, near 980k. Nearly matching down Isaga, so one may wonder what happened if H-Star just pulled his full combo. It would have been really close. It would have been
insanely close. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I think that one miss from Isaga was pretty much enough to tie up that score. But just unfortunate misses at the end from HSOD.
Okay, so here's the thing. Are they continuing to roll? Or they might actually change their plan and just pick Rice this time?
I would just pick Rice. I mean, I think they can just win on Rice, potentially. If they're putting up performances like this, it is definitely possible.
Oh,
and I think Yuma fanboys are not going to go back to Rice.
I'm getting some news. Konkawa said he's going to get in. And the main CC player said that he could potentially make it back as well. They're on the way back. So this match could have more. We have Konkawa in the lobby.
Here we go, Konkawa with... The final boss has entered the lobby.
Now, if this match goes to tiebreaker, it's practically over for this match, just because Konkawa is gonna be able to get extremely good scores.
Yeah, but that said, I don't think Konkawa alone would be enough to match up the LN capability of Yuma fanboys. But I think you said, the C seed also might be coming as well. We'll see exactly what happens with that. And of course, Pixel 7 gets the pick now.
Yeah, and they went for randomly picking, and they got Hybrid 1.
Oh my god, no, not the other Hybrid. Hey, I mean, at the very least, this should be a map where Konkawa does shine.
Yeah. This is more Rise-orientated Hybrid. And I think we're gonna be seeing Oxford coming in and probably MTY as well. And we can see Konkawa is right here in the lobby. Oh, I feel so bad for the people who picked Konkawa for this week Fantasy League.
That would be unfortunate, yeah. Sometimes you just can't predict what's going to happen with the player situations.
Unless you're the host and you can see everything going on.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying anything, but Leon, I'm just saying, but Leon is first place in Fantasy League. Just saying.
Perhaps a little bit of an advantage here, but it is going to be Parfait staying in instead of MTY, and Ufi is going to stay in as well for Pixel 7. Okay, so a bit of a mixed team between the Rice. Yeah, between the Rice and the Hybrids. So Oct4 getting off to not a great start with a 200 there at the very first note.
Yeah. Oh, this... Actually, I feel like this might be closer than most would think.
Yeah, because as you said, this is more of like the kind of Rice-focused, more speed-focused hybrid. So the LN patterns themselves might not necessarily going to be as hard as some of the other like LN or hybrid picks. Yeah,
think of this as like a Rice 6, but if you have a couple more long notes in there. Okay, here we go. This is like kind of the bread and butter of the map. You can see Nico is actually beating up Kokawe right now.
Just by a little bit though, and those two kind of, you know, no big advantages happening between those two heavy hitters for either team. It is coming down to the second and third players, and it looks like Ufi and Heriza are just a little bit behind Parfait and Oct4.
Just a bit. They're within one miss though, that is for sure.
They're within a few 200s, for sure. Only 4,000 points the lead right now. Could go either way, and of course we still have all 6 players holding the FC.
This is actually such a high-level match. Like, the score right now, 2-0, it's not really showing how good this matchup is so far. Everyone doing so well right now. The lowest accuracy is 99.65. There's no way it's being decided by just accuracy, right? Someone has to miss.
And someone's gonna miss right now. No, okay.
I think like when you cannot purposely curse someone. You have to like set the situation up and then they'll listen to you.
It's got to be a little bit more subtle than that.
Yeah.
But like, 7,000 points. This lead is very, very slowly increasing over time as all 3 accuracies on Yuma Fanboys staying exactly the same. Actually, all 6 accuracies in the lobbies have stayed exactly the same since the first like third of the map.
Would be a shame if someone just, I don't know, let go of the keyword or cockroaches flew into someone's screen right now.
No more cockroach incident. No more cockroach incident. It's 10,000 points now. Nobody really dropping at all. Heriza now actually dropping a little bit of accuracy down below 99.6%.
This is such
everyone
a
on the side
score.
of Yuma Fanboys just holds on.
What is this team score?
3 200s from the side of Yuma Fanboys as a team. And of course, the score V1 double S from Konkawe as well, alongside Nikoro.
No, but Pixel 7 is still doing extremely well. Look at this.
It's 6 full combos, yeah.
This is such an insane lobby score. What is going on in here? I'm so flabbergasted. Yeah,
this is what happens when we have, like, so many strong players just in the tournament overall. They make it look like the map pools are too easy when, I mean, I don't think that's the case, but apparently maybe they are.
That is actually insane. I thought it's going to be a bit more lopsided in that pick.
And maybe, you know, we might be seeing Pixel 7 taking a couple points here and there. Like, they have the potential to later on in this match, but it is 2 break points being won by Yuma Fanboys, so they're in the driver's seat so far. And what's more, they still have all 3 of the LN picks up. So they could just pick all 3 of these LNs if they wanted to.
Yeah, what is going on? I mean, at this point, what can you pick now? Pixel 7 can match up against Yuma Fanboys in both Rise and Hybrid. Sure, the Hybrid is more Rise orientated, but you can't take that away from how close it is right now.
I mean,
That
if
would
I'm
be a
honest,
shame.
I still think LN1 just straight up. LN1, I
Yeah.
think, is, you know, the most long notey pick of the
Yeah.
pool, especially out of
LN1
those that are
wins it.
left over here.
Yeah, LN1 wins it just on the spot easily.
But I would definitely.
Wait, Rice
Oh,
4.
no! Okay, that. I don't know about this one. I don't know about this one, guys.
Oh,
This might be the last pick that I would have picked if I was Yuma fanboys. Pixel 7 can act. They can act Rice.
Oh, what's going on this matches? Oh wait, Nico's gonna get out. Wait, does that name I'm gonna be seeing? Oh my god.
Oh, Yuma Oz
Wait.
time.
Is
They
it
are the Yuma
time?
fanboys.
The Yuma fanboys are stepping aside for Yuma to show up.
Yuma coming in. Rice
Oh,
specialist.
This is the boss music. The boss
What?
music is playing. Wait, no,
What
it's not.
better
It's not
wait,
Yuma.
Wait.
Wait.
Okay, wait, no, wait. Hang on.
Wait. Okay. We need to set the.
Oh, there we go. There
we
we go.
There we go. The CEO. of the
Imagine
team.
if it was just two B seeds.
No,
that was
would be funny.
that
Like,
was their big plan.
Oh my god. The catch. Oh,
Okay, and it looks like we are getting a couple swaps in as well. HSOD coming back in instead of Konkawa again. And... Oh, actually, wait. It looks like Konkawa might be just leaving now.
Yeah, I think
Yeah, I think Konkawa is just in for one map, it seems. So, unfortunate for Pixel 7, but they did get him for one map. And now it is time to see how this team performs here. Interesting to see MTY on the Jack map because, in my head at least, they were definitely the LN kind of specialist of the team.
Hi, how
So
is it
maybe...
going?
Oh, hello. Welcome back.
My internet just died. It went for like 5,000 ping. It's fine. It's fine. We're back. We are so. This is such an exciting pick. This is definitely not the best pick, but this is gonna get the blood flowing from just the commentators, the viewers, and everyone.
It's not the best pick, but it's the most exciting pick.
No, it's not the best pick, but it's the best pick. Okay, here we're see who's the first best 200 this.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes. Actually,
Go for it.
Hariza struggling in the accuracy a little bit. 99.6 at the start.
The accuracy is coming back. Okay, but leaves and A's are just it's something 9 plus for H top, Goofy, West, and
Yeah, really close between the two teams right now. We're about halfway through, and it's only Hariza that's slipping behind a little bit, but not that much. It's still 99.6. But it is 4 players in the lobby above 99.9 right now, and ASOD and Ufi both at the top of the leaderboard alongside Yuma Os with 99.97 for pretty much the 3 of them there.
yeah, but it would be a shame if someone just missed
In the break section.
in the break session. Yeah, just in the break, you know.
You know what?
I'm sure that's gonna happen.
That is honestly like, it's honestly more likely, I feel like, in the break section than anywhere else.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's like you get pretty nervous as well, but when you have the Jack, you can't even think about yourself being nervous. Never mind.
Oh, and that's the first one that comes on the side of Hariza as well. So
not
Scorley
looking
going to
good.
go in favor of Yuma fanboys.
And I'll
Still
be
the
honest
triple
with
FC
you,
for them.
yeah, and I'll be honest, there's not really a lot of missed potential in this map. It's either you miss, either you struggle a lot, like not getting good at game, or you just hit it straight off the bat 99.8, 99.9. It's the other. There's no middle ground.
Yeah, and it looks like all of the players in the lobby kind of belong to that group that feels comfortable with it. So no one really finding too much struggles aside from that one miss from Hariza. And it looks like just overall Yuma fanboys with the better accuracy here. Yuma Os, the secret weapon working out, but that is an MVP for HZOD, 999k with score v2, only 42 300s there.
It's funny because this is not even the best score we see this weekend so far already.
Oh, I mean,
Not even close.
I mean that's
Not even close. Gayso,
that score's not
it's
going to
funny
be.
because like, yeah, no, actually, Gayso's score got beaten.
Oh, Gaysol wasn't
By,
even the top score ever. It was
No,
Poker.
Gayso wasn't the top scorer.
Gaysol was
Poker
never
got
the top
3.
score. It was Poker got 3, and no one's touching that. Just straight up.
No, not even close. Not even close.
Poker's accuracy never dropped below 100 in that run,
Yeah,
which is is stupid.
It's funny. It's so sad because that was the last map before Team Name got eliminated. It was
Going out with
5-4 down.
bit of a bang.
Oh yeah, that was more than a bang. They went in Mega Green style. Explosion.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll see what happens next though, because that was Yuma fanboy's own pick. They ended up winning that for themselves. So Pixel 7 now gets their own pick. They have picked the 2 hybrids so far, while Yuma fanboys have picked the 2 rice. So kind of trading each other's specialties in a way. And I think now is time to not pick the 3rd hybrid for Pixel 7.
Okay, I'm just watching the team chat for Pixel 7. I think we have Big Noob making a comeback.
Big Noob making a comeback, maybe. That would be actually good. I believe Big Noob played a fair amount of their maps last week as well. I can't remember whether it was the LN or the Rice, though.
I think they played mainly on LN. Actually, they're just mainly all-rounded. They were really good all the maps.
And it looks like they are trying to use a timeout here to discuss a little bit more, or maybe just to give themselves more time to roll.
Okay, and I think yeah, just more time to roll and probably just get to I think just waiting for the other CC player to come back as well. So when you have a timeout, you get a 2-minute break, basically, and afterwards you get another 2 minutes to kind of just pick your things. So yeah, it tends to take quite a while for this timeout to happen, but yeah, so far, quite a lot of quality scores, amazing team scores, like from the past 3 picks. Like Rice 6 was close, Hybrid 1 was also extremely close. Then quite a lot of good player scores in Rice 4 as well. So far we're seeing quite a banger match.
Yeah, absolutely. And one that's very fitting for the winner's side bracket of a tournament that's this stacked as well. We'll see if Pixel 7 can pick up some points, because it definitely feels like, you know, they are deserving of some points here and there. They're just kind of falling a little bit short on a couple of the potential points they could be getting.
Yeah.
Okay, so we are still in a bit of a timeout here, where Pixel 7, I guess they're also kind of waiting for their third player, Big Noob Lol, to come in at the same time.
There we go. There we go. I think should be good. My
Okay.
my ping went up to 5,000 MS. I'm gonna send this onto the group chat. Not on the group chat, but on the chat on the what's it called? The stream, the Twitch chat.
The
Oh
Twitch
my
chat.
god. Yeah,
The old
Twitch chat.
Discord link.
Yeah.
Ping was going up and down a little bit. Ping was going a bit wild. It should be fine now, hopefully. But
yeah, hopefully. So what's going on?
so we're
Wait,
still
they picked
just
Rice
showing out.
too. They picked Rice
Oh, they
too.
picked Rice too.
They picked Rice too.
Okay.
Let me see.
That's
if
actually a good pick.
Let me see if it's actually premeditated or no. They picked Rice too because the wheel said so.
Ah, so the wheel finally gave them a good pick, it seems.
Wait, oh yeah,
And
this is this is good. This is a good pick. I just realized. Yes, Rice 2 is a good pick.
yeah, this is a very good chance for Pixel 7 to get on the board. They have Big Noob Lol in the lobby as well at the same time, so we'll see whether they end up playing as well. I do expect well, we'll see who ends up playing for both teams, because I feel like there's a lot of possibilities for which players end up playing.
I have no idea. I think okay, in my opinion, it's gonna be what is it? Pafe, Ox4, and Nikoro. So that's gonna be the lineup for Yuma Fanboys, and Pixel 7 is gonna be, I'm guessing, Big Noob Low, V, and H Sod. That's gonna be my prediction.
I think that sounds reasonable, yeah.
I think so
for
as well.
sure has been performing very, very well on those Rice picks, so it makes a lot of sense there.
Yeah.
I'm not sure between Oct4 and Isaga, but I think both of them should be fairly capable. I mean, this is a very hard Rice pick, though. It is a very hard Rice pick, so it would make sense for Oct4 to be in instead. We'll see.
We'll see, yeah.
But it looks like we're just sorting out.
Yeah, I think the map has already been played. I think it's just the client's just sorting itself out. As expected, yeah, this match so far has quite a lot of kerfuffle, to say the least.
Yeah, so they are in progress right now. And yeah, you are right. It's Oct4, Parfait, and Nikoro looks like playing.
Oh, it's gonna be Saita, Big Noob, and Konkawe. I got most of the lineup for
Wait, is
Pixel 7.
No, wait, Konkawe joined and left, then joined and left.
Okay. So Konkawe is in. No, Konkawe
no
is
Konkawe.
not in. No Konkawe. So Konkawe is just the scare factor. Like,
so
boo,
Konkawe just joined, yeah. just teasing.
Just scares. Yeah, just teasing. Just scares everyone in the other teams. Like, boo, I'm gonna get 999. Gonna get your teams. You're gonna get. This scares everyone, and then they have to like get the best accuracy possible, and then they miss. Because if you try to like get a really high MA, you're just gonna get a miss somewhere. This might be. So we might be. I'm just saying I might be looking into this a bit too much, just a bit.
Advanced pressure tactics.
Yeah. When you have a player like Hong Kong, but he's not available, right? You gotta use him in some other ways. Case in point,
the mental warfare, the psychological game.
Oh, this is not the right music, but we have music. We have music. Now we have the right music. And it's gone.
And the map is over, actually. And it looks like, spoilers, Yuma Fanboys wins. Oh, wow, look at this timing. The map works right on time. But it is Nikoro Fanboy with a 999k, only 3,300s. That is insane.
No, that is
what is going on there.
That is wild. And I think looks the like ratio from everyone's pretty good.
Yeah, really strong ratio from everyone across the board. 3 full combos on the side of Yuma Fanboys. That is what really did did it. And a few misses on the side of HSOD and Big Noob LOL is what ended up giving the point advantage over to Yuma Fanboys in the end there. So a pretty good pick, all things considered. At least the accuracy was fairly close between the two teams, but it is Yuma Fanboys with the better consistency overall that they're showing. And they are up 5-0. Pixel 7 going to have to win 6 maps in a row if they want to take this one back. I mean, they did have a bit of a comeback last week, but I think this time might be a little bit too much to ask for.
Yeah, I think so as well. But I think they already put up an extremely good fight against Yuma Fanboys. They caught them sweating, even if it's just a bit.
And I'm going to be really surprised if there's no LN maps being picked for this match. I was expecting to see all the LN maps being picked early on, but
same.
we've gone in a completely different route.
Yeah, we have gone. This match has been basically Suji style matchup. You see picks that are nonsense. We have Rise 6 and Rise 4 being picked by Yuma Fanboys. When it should have been like Pixel 7's pick. And then all of the high participant picked by Pixel 7.
I mean, at this point, I wouldn't even be surprised if Yuma Fanboys just decide to pick another Rise map.
Well, we have to wait and see. I feel like Yuma Fanboys kind of pick. Wait.
Set the world on fire.
Yeah.
Why not?
Komkawi, okay, from the looks of it, Komkawi has joined the match again. The scare tactic.
Yeah, just scaring them with his presence. Don't pick LN.
Don't pick LN, Komkawi is here.
But they are going to go against the scare tactics. It's going to be LN3, the first LN map that we're going to be seeing in the match coming out finally.
I thought it's going to be LN1, I'll be honest. LN1, I in my opinion, LN1 would kill it. Like, would just end this match. Sure on the spot.
Yeah. I think LN1 is definitely much more kind of coordination, release focused. I think that really plays into the LN teams a lot more. But at the same time, I can understand, even though they are an LN team, that is probably a bit less comfortable, right? This one might be a bit more comfortable kind of for both teams in some ways, but it still does have some very tricky release timing, some bit of coordination involved.
Is Konkawi playing? Oh, the scare tactic is...
Maybe Konkawa is playing this one, and we might be seeing some competitive scores coming out for Team Pixel 7. And actually Oct4 switching out as well, which is interesting to see also.
We're going to be seeing, I think, Big Noob LOL, Heriza, Konkawi. Yeah, so this is kind of... Okay, so Pixel 7 going a bit more unorthodox with ACC lineup. Heriza and Big Noob LOL is actually the CC player. And we're going to be seeing... Actually, interestingly, IX Sucker is going to come in instead of Oct4. I think you pointed out earlier, but that's actually interesting.
Yeah, because Oct4 definitely is more of like a LN focused player, if I were to give one kind of skill set that he does have.
Yeah.
But of course, Isuga also has been performing really well, so we'll see how they perform this one. I think definitely, you know, Nikora and MTY are exceptional LN players, so we'll see how this one works out. Konkawi, I do expect to be able to at least match Nikora's score. I think those two scores are going to be the two massive accuracy scores of the lobby. And if they match each other, it's going to come down to the 2v2 between the other two players.
Yeah. What's so interesting is that I think what's so strong about Yuma Fanboys is that their team, like, it's not just like one strong AC, one strong BC, one strong CC. It's like everyone's like interchangeable with each other. Like, if Oct4 cannot play this, there's always the substitute for Oct4, which is Ixaga, who can play just as good. And then same for MTY as well, who can be replaced by Pafe, and then Nikro can be replaced by Yuma OS. Of course, not really for LNs, but definitely for Rise.
I think it is one of the few teams. There's not too many teams where you can say that all 6 players, right, are going to be switched out regularly, right, for each pick. That I think, especially as we get later in the game, we see more like Yuma OS coming in. I think all 6 players are going to have a significant amount of playtime on this team, and That really is one of the biggest strengths, as you said, of Yuma Fanboys as well. But we'll see how this one comes out. This is, of course, match point for Yuma Fanboys, and they are in the lead about 4,000 points off the back of, I think, Hariza struggling a little bit more in terms of the accuracy, 99.3 right now.
Yeah, but they're still holding a full combo. I think right now, like, just holding a full combo is all they need to do.
Yeah, that is what really matters, and just getting close enough in the accuracy. Hariza does drop a little bit more accuracy, but still not too far below Isaga is Big Nublo and Hariza. So they are keeping kind of competitive in terms of the accuracy, not letting it get too big right now, but they are going to have to hope for some misses because this accuracy from Nikoro is not being matched by Konkawa, actually, and it's MTY matching Konkawa himself.
Yeah, and that's not looking good for Pixel 7, but they're still... One thing you can say is they're still holding a three-way full combo.
Yep, 6 full combos in the lobby, and kind of makes you wonder, when is the first miss going to be? We are at the halfway mark just about now of the map.
Yeah, I don't even know at this point. It's very interesting to see, like, just how deadly, just how consistent all these two teams are. And everyone is just equally good as well. They're holding the combos.
Yeah, absolutely. And this lead is just slowly growing just off the back of the accuracies. Like, none of the accuracies dropping at all from Yuma Fanboys. Is just maintaining this AC lead, and that's just going to get bigger as the map goes on. And at this point, 26,000 points, even a couple misses from Yuma Fanboys. If they're clean misses, that's not going to dent the score lead enough for Pixel 7 to come back in the lead.
Yeah, it's not looking good for Pixel 7, but I think it's a really valiant effort from Pixel 7.
Yeah, there's not a lot more you can ask for.
Yeah, considering the circumstances.
Not a lot more you can ask for than a 3-way FC. Like,
yeah,
this is a really solid team score from Pixel 7, but just unfortunate not managing to catch up in the accuracy. There is a little bit more left of the map, but it feels like 37,000 points is just a bit too much to overcome in this short amount of time.
Yeah, it's not looking good for Pixel 7. I think that is the bell ringing for Pixel 7, and I think they're gonna be sent down to the losers bracket by Yuma Fanboys. Oh, there's a bit of a miss, but
yeah, 41,000 points, still not quite enough. Just one miss at the end, and it's going to be 5 FCs in the lobby for the last pick, almost 6 FCs. But Yuma Fanboy is going to take that one. Look at the 200 accounts from Nikoro and MTY. Like, what are we doing with these?
I don't know. I don't understand why they do this, how they do this. And that's still, despite the 181k from Yuma Fanboys, he still got 2.97 million, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Seed 1, showing why they are Seed 1 exactly here, even without their stronger skill set really being on display for most of this match, still managing to come out with a very, very strong performance, and they're going to be continuing in the winners' semi-finals. I believe their matchup was Bocce Soup, actually, next week. It's already decided.
Yeah, Bocce Soup against Yuma Fanboys. That is like, I think that's gonna be the match of the weekend, of the next weekend. I think that there's no doubt for that. Like, you have like 2 of the strongest CC players in this tournament of Nyagato Yuki and Ox4. And then you have Geisha against Nikoro as well.
Going to be an explosive match there. That is one of our winners' semi-finals matches decided. Pixel 7 being sent down into the loser bracket. They are going to be versing the winner of Armwater Sigma and Undertable Sands.
Oh, the team. That is going to be
a
gold match out for commentators to try to pronounce the team names.
Yeah. Undertable Sands is still one of the best.
The best banner and the best team names. It's literally just Sands under the table. Not Sands, but like Sands with the D.
Yeah,
it's a bag of Sands. Sands under table. Oh my god, it's such a creative name.
But anyway, that will be it for this one. When is the next match, actually? It's going to be in 21 hours. So we do have a fair amount of time until the next matches. They're all going to be... wait, am I reading? Yeah, I'm reading this right. Yeah.
Yes,
So
yes, you are correct.
Last three matches? Yeah, 3 matches.
Yes, three.
Are going to be tomorrow. So make sure you tune in on Sunday tomorrow into these last 3 to decide what the matchups are going to be like for next week.
「